Ladies and gentlemen, episode 12. Whoops. Whatever, right? Wilder Wrestling
Man,
Entertainment. We are here. I got Randy back with me. My man Randy, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, man. And episode 12, I have to talk. We got to talk about Saturday night main event, and we also got to talk about Evolution happening
Yep.
near my house, and it's happening in Atlanta, both events. I won't be able to make it because I'm a lower class citizen who can't afford $450 nosebleed seats. But
Oh,
hey,
come on.
God bless, right? So,
Yeah, you're too busy rubbing elbows with Cody Rhodes.
yes, yes, I did get to meet Cody. I got to do yoga with Cody Rhodes. It was great. What a
Super jealous.
Oh man, dude, super cool guy, man. That's why he is the face of WWE, man. Just
Yep.
because the dude is just a class act.
Well
And
deserved.
surprisingly, he doesn't have a match on Saturday Night Main Event, but he's got a big match coming up at SummerSlam, right? So,
Yes, he does.
but let's talk about this. Let's talk about Saturday Night Main Event.
Okay.
SmackDown hasn't aired yet, so we don't know anything that's happening on SmackDown. The SmackDown before this event, it could influence Saturday Night Main Event and Evolution, but we're not sure because we're recording this before that. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. So we got LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. Before you kind of give your thoughts on this match, is LA Knight on Raw or is he still a Smack on the SmackDown roster?
Dude, I lose track anymore. It seems like they're just like bouncing back and forth. If you're a main player, you're getting on both shows now. I don't know. I think they need to do the draft pretty soon and kind of clean that up. Did they skip the draft this year?
I think there's
Wasn't
one.
that,
I think there's one coming up. I'm not very sure though.
is there? I thought they did that. I thought they did the reshuffle after like Mania and Backlash.
Maybe they.
But
Yeah, that sounds right. But I can never keep up
yeah,
because it seems like it's. I don't know.
yeah, I mean,
WWE reminds me of any workplace that anyone's ever had when you get new management and everything's just all shuffled
mhm.
and there are growing pains, but this seems like it's going on for a while. But
I mean,
I
it's like
mean,
even both of the managers are on both shows now. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely, yes. I missed it when the manager for Raw was the laptop.
It seemed to work, man. Lenovo was a great GM.
Yes, absolutely. Or remember the guest managers like Pee Wee Herman
Yeah.
and I think was Betty White a special manager for Raw one night?
Remember Vicky Guerrero?
Oh, dude, I love Vicky Guerrero. She was
Excuse
awesome.
me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
why do you have her sounding like a Muppet?
That is the
I
best I can get.
I actually the story that when her and Edge were together, I was glued to my screen because that was great.
Yeah.
That was great storytelling.
Dude, she was balling, man. She had Edge and Dolph Ziggler. Like, you
Dude,
know,
she
she was putting
had
it down.
she had all of us interested, right? Oh, Vicky,
Right?
god dang. That was a great reference, man. All right,
Yeah.
so we got a little off topic, which nothing's the matter with that, right? So LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. I gotta ask, a lot of people are kind of getting sick of Seth Rollins' faction. What are your thoughts?
It's like a rudderless ship. It's like I still don't really know what they want. They don't even seem like they know what they want. When Braun took the microphone the other night, I mean, they had the whole like Paul and Seth were like, "What? Huh? What does he mean? He's going to be the face of WWE?" Like, so I don't know, man. It's like, does Bronson Reed even like them? Like, I can't tell if he's just there just because. Like, this is the like least cohesive faction that I've ever seen. It's like the Miz Taraj. You remember who was it? Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel with the Miz.
Yes.
That's what it feels like every time they come out. It just feels like he's got the Miz Taraj with him now, or
Oh
the B
man.
Squad.
You
Like
know,
I don't know, man.
I was doing some reading and it seems a lot of people thinking that Paul Heyman will go with Braun Breaker if and when he does part ways with that group. But does it have to
It
be
ma
so soon?
yeah, that's what doesn't make sense to me, man. There's too many things that they shuffled up and dedicated story-wise into building this group. I mean, Paul turning on on Punk and Roman, I mean, that was massive, to join their arch nemesis, Seth Rollins. Just for him to be like, "Oh, just kidding. I like this kid better. I was just getting over on Rollins too." That makes no sense to me. it'd be way too early for something like that.
Yeah, so LA Knight's been coming in, and I've always liked LA Knight.
Yeah,
I've kind of I've kind of gotten into him late, so I know
yeah.
he has a history with just the independence, and I guess he's
Hmm.
been on WWE as when he was younger and so on, but he's got the crowd behind him. I do like the whole yeah movement, and he's cool. I like him, but do you see him beating Seth Rollins?
Not a bit.
Yeah.
Not a bit. I don't even know what that. I mean, it seems like they're just finding time for some people, like finding like little small feuds for them just to give them TV time, and that's fine. You know, they've always done stuff like that, but you can't push a guy whenever. I mean, given TV time with, one of the top three stars, that's kind of a push. You know what I mean? But no, I don't see him disrupting anything that's going on. I don't see anybody being able to beat Rollins right now. And it's like Bloodline over again. Like, the second Seth's in the ring and he's in trouble, like somebody's going to come out and interfere and take over the match. And they've
Yeah.
been making Seth look really weak lately, so I wouldn't be surprised for, LA to kind of work him around the ring and then yes, like some kind of interference happen.
Yeah, I could definitely see like, his faction comes in and then Jey Uso and maybe Sami. No, actually, I think Sami
Nah,
Zayn's
Sammy's
out.
gone for a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Maybe who else
They
could
didn't
come
give
out?
they didn't give a status update on Jay, did they?
I don't know. I'm not very sure.
Like after, because he ate like a couple of tsunamis, I know, but
Maybe they'll
I
just
don't.
send a couple of randos out to help him out, but
Sure.
I'm with you. Seth Rollins is going to take it. LA Knight, I
Hmm.
love you, but Seth's going to beat you on Saturday.
It will be an entertaining match. I'll give it that because I think Knight he can go in the ring and Seth makes anybody look good in there. So,
Yeah, both are very talented. So we're
hmm,
saying Seth is taking this. All right. So this is the match I'm excited for. Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre.
that's
Um,
gonna be a good one.
yes.
That's
Uh,
gonna be a good one.
it's good to see Drew's back. I missed him.
Yeah. I mean, he literally is. He's one of the highlights of the show whenever he comes out for me. Like his gimmick is kind of growing stale because I think he's been rolling it for about 2 years now since the whole CM Punk thing and Damian Priest and all that. Hasn't really changed too much. But it works for him too at the same time. There's no reason to change it. And he's always a threat.
Yeah.
Anytime he's in the ring, he's a threat.
Do you think he's going to beat Randy?
Yeah.
Or is he going to get an RKO out of nowhere?
No, I think Drew might get a little bit more of a push. I feel like Randy just came off a good couple strong months. It wouldn't hurt him to lose. Drew, it just seems like he's been losing. Like, I mean, the
Yeah.
last time we saw him, he got smacked, pretty good by Priest in the cage. Um, but they always look strong. And I don't see outside of Drew, I think needing it more. I don't really see uh I could see it going both ways, yes, but like I said, I think Drew just needs it more.
I want to see Drew up top again. I think
Yeah.
he's great.
I think the Randy heel turn is coming too, though, so there might be something to that.
Well,
He just seems
isn't
like he's starting to boil.
and Drew's kind of a heel next. Well, how I see it is the belt's gonna find Cody Rhodes again,
Yeah.
and then Drew McIntyre's gonna be there waiting for him.
He's always a perennial
Yeah.
in the belt picture.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm with you. I think Drew's gonna take it. I think Drew needs it more. Randy's gonna, he's gonna do what he does best, though, man. Just what a great performer.
Always.
Yeah. All right. So SmackDown hasn't aired. There's only been 3 matches announced, but it's rumored that Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy Uso, which they might develop on tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna act like it's like we're gonna say that one's set in stone. Now, if we're wrong, remember, sorry, SmackDown has not aired yet. So we're just kind
Yeah.
of guessing off of what the internet's telling us right now. So Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy Uso. I mean, I get it makes sense because we've seen Solo versus Jacob already recent. But
You know what I
what are your
miss?
thoughts? Go ahead.
Yeah, I can see this being an opportunity for it, but what I miss is the booking where there was like some sort of like big stipulation attached to it. Like I mean, obviously, Solo's trying to gather everybody. I was like, hey, you can always come back to the family and stuff like that. So, I mean, why wouldn't they have a match where it's like if Jimmy loses, then he has to serve Solo or something like that. Spice it up a little bit. And you can't just be like, oh, you're helping Jake. Well, here we go. Like we're gonna rumble over it.
You kind of
That
doing
doesn't
like
make
what
sense.
you kind of doing like what Wade Barrett did to John Cena, where John Cena had to join
Yeah,
Nexus. Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah. Something
we
like
need.
that. Like we don't get stipulations like that anymore.
Yeah, no, those are
Make
really
it a
cool.
haircut. Make it a haircut match.
Oh no, don't do that, man. Jimmy's hair is awesome, man. So I Jimmy needs more airtime. I know Jay kind of left him behind the dust, not on purpose, just because the fans really got behind Jay Uso. And
Yeah.
I heard they were supposed to tag team, and that would be great because the tag team division could use them right now because
Especially on Raw.
they brought the tag team. They made the tag team championship something.
They
And
really may be the greatest of all time. If you think about their whole portfolio, man. Like it's kind of cheating. Like most of these guys, I mean, you didn't see a lot of guys hanging around for 20, 30 years, before, but you don't realize how long the Usos have been around. I mean, I think they've been around for a good 15 years or so, and they put in their work. And I mean, they
yes.
carried the titles for what, 2 years straight or something like that.
hmm
Like they're 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 legends.
I I like them. I like them.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I really hope this match happens because I do think Jimmy does need more airtime because he's very talented. He's going to be a legend. He's going to be a WWE Hall of Famer easily, right?
Yeah.
But
I would like to see him keep on with the Jacob Fatu. I'd like to see him stay involved in that.
yeah, but my man Solo's going to win. He's going to keep his US title.
Sure he is. Yeah. He ain't gonna lose it that quick.
I like those faces. I'll say it, but I love those faces he makes.
Yeah, no.
he's
No,
so
he's
good.
really come on, man. Like
He is, man.
I think he found a character finally. That's what he was missing.
I think they kind
And
of let him be himself, right? They kind of
yeah.
dropped the pre-Umaga, act and
Yeah, they let him be a little more like I don't know, almost like a Samoa Joe. Like
oh yeah,
with the
yeah.
facials and everything. I could see him I kind of see him being, a modern version of that.
Do
And
you
now he's got taller than the rest of them behind him.
do you imagine if Samoa Joe came out and started duking out with these
I
dudes?
I
Oh,
love Samoa Joe, man. I would love that.
yeah, just another
I'm
wrestler
such a
to
big fan of that dude.
yeah, he's just a legend, man. Never needed WWE joined and
Mm-mm.
just to prove it, and he's great, man. But
Yep.
all right, so are we in agreement that Solo's gonna win?
Oh yeah, steamrolled.
Yeah. All right, so your favorite wrestler, Goldberg, came out, right? I guess we mentioned this before. Goldberg won the lucky golden ticket, became the number one contender, and he's got a match versus Gunther for the belt. Do
I
you
think they
ma
should just wrestle for that car.
Yeah, I think they should wrestle for Goldberg's boots. I noticed he wore the boots again on Monday, and God, this match. This is why I didn't really want to go to Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah, man. This is I mean, I hate to say it, but is there any other outcome besides Goldberg winning?
Does he does he win and then just retire the belt?
I mean, is it like the Occam's razor? It's just he wins the belt and then Seth comes in and cashes in and takes it from him.
I
Because
don't know.
that seems like the most obvious thing to happen here.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, man. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, and I can't comprehend why this match is happening for
I
the
still
belt
can't
at least.
comprehend why Gunther has the belt right now. So I mean, it's
Dude, have respect for your ring general. How dare you?
but the,
He's the
I, I wasn't a fan of how that went down.
Yeah, you and Rikishi, you both were not very happy about
Me
this. Uh, I don't. You know what's
and
funny?
Rikishi got a rap track coming out, by the way.
Oh man, oh that's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Let me know when that drops.
Yep.
Uh, when you think Gunther, I mean, this is the only match that I can't give a clear prediction just because I just can't process why it's happening. I mean, everyone thinks Goldberg's gonna win. I think Gunther's gonna win. I think Gunther's just gonna prove. I mean, I think they're not gonna squash Goldberg, but I think Gunther's just gonna put him to sleep just to prove that Gunther is the man.
Oh, I can't see that. I can't
No,
see it. I can't see Goldberg going to sleep. Um,
has Goldberg ever tapped out?
I know of.
I don't either.
I don't think so.
And before the internet, I would have called you.
Right? No, I don't believe he has. And honestly, I don't think he's had a match over, 5 minutes long. So,
So you
I
think
mean,
you thinking Goldberg's gonna win?
I do. I
All right.
just I don't see any other if this was, like 15, 20 years ago, it was kind of a pass the torch thing. Like a guy would kind of select like, okay, that's who I want to retire against, but he would put him over in the process. They don't really do that too much now. It's like, okay, well, the guy's gonna have his retirement match. Let's send him, let's give him his flowers and send him off right. I think the big or the gold belt is a little bit much. But like I said, it's Occam's razor. It's the most obvious thing. I think he wins the match, and then Seth takes it from him.
Okay.
That's where I'm at with it.
I
Seems to
like
be
it.
the only reason for this match. Yeah, honestly, it just seems like a vehicle to pass the belt.
Do you think it would be something like, all right, Goldberg wins, then Gunther gets mad, puts him to sleep after the match, right? Puts him to sleep, and Goldberg's laying out flat, and then here comes Seth, gives him a curb stomp, gives the pin.
Yeah, something like that could be. That or Gage. There's always the possibility that Goldberg's kid breaks in,
Yeah, yeah, maybe. I did mention
or
that
who
before,
knows?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe like everybody chants Goldberg when Braun Breaker comes out anyway. So maybe he's the one that comes in and basically hands the belt to Seth.
That would be great.
Yeah, right.
All right, man. This is our
Did you
first. Well, go ahead.
just real quick, did you hear that they had to pipe in the Goldberg chants?
Did
Because
they?
nobody's reacting to them at all. So WWE's pumping in the Goldberg chants.
I mean, I could see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was never a Goldberg fan growing up.
Yeah. Not really, man. I mean, I was more of a NWO guy back in the day, so
Yeah, and I mean, we both watched Monday Night Nitro, and most of his people in his record were jobbers, you
mhm.
know? I mean, not
It
all of them,
was
but
it was
a good
fun.
chunk of them.
It was fun in the beginning. And Kevin Nash actually the Q&A that I went to with him, he was joking about. He's like, "Yeah, well, you can't have a guy that's 45-0 one week and then the next week he's 120-0. Like, where did all those matches come from?" So, it was fun for a little while, but then eventually it got a little stale. And I'm still
I,
salty what he did to my boy Bret Hart.
dude, I am salty when Raven almost beat him and he lost.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Raven was like so close because they had his first hardcore match.
Hmm.
Raven's rules, man.
Yep.
But all right, so we'll have to talk about this later because we're torn. I'm thinking Gunther, you're thinking Goldberg.
Yeah.
Y'all let me know. Like, just if you're watching this, comment who you think's gonna take this. Is Goldberg gonna take it and retire with it, or like Seth Rollins gonna give him the curb stomp, or are they gonna prove that Gunther's the man and he just beat Goldberg in his hometown in his retirement match?
Whoa.
Oh man, I like that shit. Let me borrow that
Yeah,
after you're done with it, all right?
yeah, man, I got it in the mail for you.
I appreciate you, brother. All right,
Hmm.
let's get we got about 8 more minutes. Let's get into like evolution real quick. Um,
Yeah, well, I got 8 minutes for that.
yeah. No holds barred. All right. Naomi, Jade Cargill. I'm gonna say one thing. This match should have waited for SummerSlam or been a built up after SummerSlam where Naomi got her match. She gets the win, and then here comes not Jade. No, I'm sorry. Jade Cargill gets the win at SummerSlam for the championship. Naomi comes in and just flipping, crashes her with the
Yeah,
suitcase and gets
something
the
like that
win
would have
over
been way
that.
better.
This is
Yep.
way too soon. Not really much build. These are two very talented wrestlers, probably two of my current favorite wrestlers. I don't like it how this seems very last minute. Thoughts? Who do you think gonna win? Let me know.
Well, it does have a lot of backstory with the whole Bianca thing, and it's been a long time coming. I This is another match where I would have liked to seen like a stipulation, like maybe it was for the briefcase, or
Ooh.
something like
Uh,
that.
well, yeah.
I think that would have made it a little more spicy. Right now, it's just kind of a grudge match, and I it's hard to say. It seems like they're really trying to set Jade up, to get into the title picture. Um, I think she gets the win. I do because Naomi's got her shot later down the road anyway. Walking around in her hand, carrying the briefcase. So yeah, I think they'll use that for Jade.
I hope this match is like brutal, like they're both busted open. I mean, these two wrestlers can bring it, and I hope they just let them go, 0 to 120, man. Just like a brutal, because it is no holds barred. So who
Naomi
breaks?
better just hope they taught Jade Cargill how to hold those kicks back because dude, she like puts like heels through foreheads
I
when she
like that.
hits.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, so the Intercontinental Championship, triple threat now. Becky Lynch, Bailey versus Lyra.
Mhm.
I mean, who do you got? And I'm kind of I mean, hasn't Lyra gotten her enough opportunities for this rematch? Well, actually, no, she never got a rematch, right? Or I don't know.
It's,
They've been
it
sitting on
seems
these
like
two. There's so many other women wrestlers waiting in line, that could use this opportunity. And
dude, it's been the story of TKO's era of WWE though. They just keep rehashing the same stuff over and over again. Yeah, I mean throwing Bailey into the mix, that's a little bit, but Whoopi, like she's just kind of there, I think, to, help build the matchup. I don't think Lyra wins. I think Becky retains this one.
yeah, I do too. I'm with you. Becky's gonna take it, and I'm not very sure who could take it from her, but I just don't see it happening on Saturday nights.
Mm.
All right, so Women's World Championship, which was this was kind of happened like out of nowhere, right? Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. Io came out and says, "I want Rhea Ripley. I want to challenge you. I want to defend the
Another
title."
rehash.
Yeah, right. I think Rhea's gonna take it
Oh,
because,
Rhea's taking it. There's
right?
no way.
They made such a
Yeah.
wait. Was that you and I talking? They made such a big deal about Rhea's never beat Io Sky, and now it's gonna be her
No, but
opportunity.
no, but that's definitely foreshadowing right there. Like it wasn't us
Yes.
that talked about it, but yeah, that's I mean they couldn't make it any more like in your face. There's no denying Rhea. Honestly, she is the best person to hold the belt for the company. Like she is the most over female. She might be one of the most over stars, period, in all of WWE. I mean, she's loved,
Yes.
in social media, like outside. She does fun stuff. She loves her fans. The fans love her. She's good. She's really good in the
Very
ring.
much.
She's got the look. She's got, she needs to work on her mic skills a little bit. The whole mommy's on top things getting a little dry. But yeah, them just pointing out that she's never beaten Io, and then all of a sudden Io is just like, yeah, I think I want to fight Rhea Ripley again for no reason. Like, come on, man. Like, like you said, there's plenty of other deserving pushes out there. Not many. Like I'm famous for saying there's really only about five or six female talents on the main roster that can actually go in the ring, especially on somebody on like especially with somebody like Rhea. It just makes no sense to not have her win.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think she's gonna take it, and you're right, man. She is this generation's China. I mean, she gets the.
She might be more over than China ever was.
Yeah, very true. I think that if they push the women wrestlers like they do now, back then, I think China, but for as little screen time as airtime that China got, I think that they're on the same level. In my opinion, we're,
Yeah, yeah.
but
No,
yeah,
China had a good run. I mean, she was wrestling men.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like,
Remember she almost won the Rumble at one point.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, no, China had a great push. She had a
Yeah.
great run, like
Yeah.
post DX.
Yes, exactly. So all right, so Rhea's gonna win it. We're both in agreeing on this. All
Yeah.
right, so Trish Stratus must have got the second golden ticket because She is going against Tiffany Stratton, which I love Tiffany Stratton, but I kind of forgot about her because I haven't seen her in a while. And so I guess they're going against each other for the WWE's Women's Championship.
Sure.
Right?
Why don't we bring Lita back and get another triple threat match
Hold
going
on,
or
hold
something,
on.
you know?
Actually, hey, can we call Lita after this and maybe she might want in, right?
Yeah,
I'm really
right.
surprised Lita, hey, watch, Lita's gonna appear tomorrow and be on,
What's
or
what's Tori Wilson doing nowadays?
Totally was, her and Billy Kidman are, out raising little Billy Kidmans,
Are
out on
they
the farm.
really? They
I
got a
have
bunch of
no,
little big forehead babies.
I have no idea. I have no idea. You were a huge Billy Kidman fan back in the day, man. You love that
Come
man.
on, when was that?
Oh, that's what I like to tell everyone, so I mean, what do you think about this? And where do I find one of these golden tickets where I can get a title shot? And
Right? Me
eh,
next.
yeah, right. I mean, are we thinking Tiffany's taking this?
No.
No, Trish is gonna win it.
Yes. Come on. No, come on, man. Like, this is so ridiculous. This is like, why are we not getting like Alexa Bliss or somebody? You know what I mean? Like, why is she in a program with Charlotte Flair in like who gives a tag team tornado, whatever they got going on?
I don't know.
Like, let's give some faces. Like, Trish has already had her little comeback like pop. You know what I mean? Like, she's already had a couple of opportunities where she comes back and like, okay, everybody loved Trish Stratus. Like, there's some nostalgia for you, dude. Like, we there's other people that need pushes. There's other people that need belt pushes, especially. Like I said, we haven't seen really anything out of Alexa Bliss since she came back. And
No,
name three other females that are, more over than Alexa Bliss is with everybody.
I
Like
agree.
they're begging for it. Like read your
I
audience, man.
I think. Do you think? I think Trish was just brought in to fill seats.
That's it.
Yes.
That's all that is. That's
Hmm.
a Legends thing. Like it
Yeah.
could have been Nikki Bella. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't matter. If you're not going to put an actual contender in there, like bring Ronda Rousey back. I don't care. Like,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, she would probably fill more seats. They probably called her.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
I guess that check wasn't big enough.
Yeah. Give Nia Jax her fifth match against Tiffy.
Yes. Yeah, she was definitely brought back to fill seats. Tiffany's gonna take it, but Trisha's gonna get the paycheck. So everyone wins,
Yeah.
right?
What's Victoria doing?
Oh man, Victoria was awesome.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah. What about Stacy Keibler? Remember when she used to come out just in that little like uniform and in Nitro? You don't remember that?
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay.
I sure do.
Okay. You scared me for a second, man. You call
No, what
me.
was her name? Miss Hancock?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't remember her name, but I knew you would.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man. So,
What was that match? She had a match with somebody over like David Flair or something. Like WCW was such a wreck back then.
dude, when she was there, she was a mess. The coolest thing that she did was when she was with the Dudleys. Remember that? She was cool. She came out with the
Hmm.
camo and so on. Oh man. So we had two events, Saturday and Sunday, and I mean, these tickets shouldn't have been. This should have been a BOGO event, but the tickets were quite expensive.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch
TKO
in my
is
house.
tripping, man.
They're just they're trying to make their money back.
Yeah, right.
Vinnie Mac's at his couch right now counting Benjamins, laughing, you know.
I heard he's starting another promotion.
Oh Lord. Well, he's gonna have to wait in
Yeah.
line behind Hogan and Eric Bischoff because they got something going on too, right?
WCW again.
I guess. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. Maybe they can go take over AEW and bury it.
Oh, how dare you, man? I still got faith in AEW because this is the time for them to strike.
Well, I did
AEW,
too, but I had faith in TNA before they got there as well.
TNA's still kicking though, man. I think TNA is going to be bought out and or merged with WWE.
Dude, they're playing in like high school gyms. They're done.
Oh man, you're so ruthless, man. Ruthless
Brutal.
aggression.
Ruthless.
Oh, dude. Well, hey, Randy, like always, man, thank you for joining us in episode 12. If you're watching this and you're like, you guys are completely idiots. This is who's gonna win. Let us know. Please comment and remember, like, share, subscribe. Do me a favor. I'm trying to get to, you know, over my only my buddies are watching, so I want other people to watch so they can tell us, we're completely wrong. But Randy, thank you again. Everyone, thank you for
Shout out,
watching.
shout out, Karrion Cross. You're welcome.
Oh yes, Carrion's back, man. I hope they push him.
They are.
He's awesome. He's
Yeah,
great.
he's been
So
great.
yeah,
But
hey,
no problem.
call him and tell him thank you for me.
I bet, yo, Kevin.
Is that his real name?
Yeah, his real name's Kevin.
I don't know. I like to think that their real names are their ring names.
You haven't seen his book?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, I'll send you that. Wait till
Yeah.
you see this book. Wait till you see this book cover. Like,
No, yeah, send it to me.
that guy works on Wall Street.
God bless. All right, man. Randy, thank you. Everyone, have a good night. See ya.
Night, everybody.